tell me again what the main purpose of the Civil War was?
Oh, well, the cause of the war was money. And of course, slavery was one of the issues, but it was basically that the South was paying 75% of the federal budget, and of course, when they seceded, they didn't want that 75% of their money going away. So they had to do something about it, and they did, and it cost 600,000 lives.
What do you have to say to the argument that it was also about the ideological differences of having states within the Union that were able to hold people in bondage when you have a country that's based on freedom?
Yeah. Slavery was on the way out, and most Southerners did not love slavery. Robert E. Lee was against slavery. Actually, Robert E. Lee was one of the first civil rights workers in America, in my view. He hated slavery, and he said he would have lost everything and had fought all of the battles he fought to see that end in America.
Okay, so you're saying that what we've been taught thus far about the South, about the Confederacy, about their entire motivation for the war has been misinterpreted.
Well, yes, and basically you only have part of the story, and basically that's where in the South you were given a story, in the North you were given a story, and they don't match. And now with the internet, we have more information than we had before, and that is not to say that everything on the internet is the truth. But we today, in 2001, can use our own minds and look at the honest history and make our own mind up what the causes and who the good guys and the bad guys were.
What do you say to the things that transpired after the Civil War?
After the war, during Reconstruction, there's a quote in the Freedmen's Bureau in Petersburg. Basically, the poor black community was left hanging out there by themselves. Everybody in the South was poor, black and white. And basically, the North came down to Petersburg, Virginia, and said to the black community, your former masters are now your future employers. And basically, now you work for yourself, and we'll try to help you. In 3 months, they were out of there. They didn't help out. So basically, everyone struggled the best they could. Politicians took advantage of both black people and white people. The Yankee soldiers were selling steaks to black people so that they could stake out their 40 acres in the mule, and they were selling these steaks to them for $1 a piece for something that was non-existent. I mean, it's more complex than just North and South and black and white. The federal government got 75% of their income from the South. So when the South seceded and said, we don't want to be part of you anymore, they said, oh my God, who's going to finance the federal budget? And causes, because it was one of the issues at the time. But it's down there. It's number 2, 3, 4, not number 1. And to be honest about it, we in the South should tell our own story. And there are people in our community that hate what we do, bringing white and black people together to enjoy their heritage and their shared heritage together. And the only army that wasn't segregated during the Civil War was the Confederate Army. Slavery was on the way out in America. It was on the way out. It was not economically feasible. It was on the way out. When we judge things today, there's an important word that I learned, say a year ago or so, and the word is presentism. Presentism.
You're talking about viewing history from the present time perspective.
That's I don't know of anyone that could justify or say that slavery was right. No one. No one. And even the people in the South back then, the first slave of Virginia was owned by a black man. Anthony Johnson. Anthony Johnson is a nice story. Ships came in, brought the first African Americans to Virginia. They were brought in so anyway, when their indenture was up, they got land and they could have indentured servants. Right. So what happened was, evidently one of these indentured servants messed up. So they took him to court, and they got this indentured servant committed to him